Hey, and welcome back. So, standing here in the middle of the corn, you can see everything is looking really, really good. Corn's looking good. The turnips and collards and squash and cucumbers and green beans and squash again. Everything is looking really, really, really good. We talked last couple of videos that we did about potatoes. I was thinking that maybe we needed to talk again about potatoes. So I mentioned everything but potatoes, but of course we're growing potatoes too. And you know, I've been in gardens that are just really beautiful and they're lovely and they've got, a little bit of radishes and some lettuces and some peppers and some basil and oregano and maybe some thyme and stuff. And all of that is wonderful. But if you're really trying to put a dent in your grocery garden, in your grocery bill, and you want to fill your tummy with something that's good, that you like to eat, that's got calories, potatoes are to the vegetable world pretty much what chickens are to the protein world. Everybody wants to eat chicken, everybody wants to eat potatoes.
That's true.
So today, we're gonna, we talked about how we're doing potatoes in bags, as you can see back over here in the pallet garden. My cinematographer JoJo's doing a wonderful job, just like he did on mowing the grass today. Helped me with the backyard, looking good. So we've got the potatoes growing over there in the bags, and then over here we've got, and they're blooming and they're beautiful and they're happy. Obviously, they're doing really good. Look at this squash. That thing's like a month and a half old, maybe. But anyway, potatoes all in this row with blooms. They look gorgeous. They look absolutely happy. And then we've got blue potatoes over here behind us in another row. So there we go. So we'll talk a little bit more about potatoes, but we've talked about the bags, we've talked about the ground. The name of the video is Potato Reveal. Let's find out what that means today on Mark's Green Earth. So here we are in front of the potatoes that are in bags, just talking about them. Beautiful, blooming, doing well. The ones in the ground are doing well. So again, talking about potatoes in zone 7A, 7B, where we are, potatoes grow really well. They're easy to grow. Have you ever left a potato in your fridge? You open up your drawer, there's a potato and it's got this weird looking little growth coming out of it. That's called a chit. And one of those will grow out of each eye that's on a potato if they're left in the right conditions. And each potato will have multiple chits. You can take those potatoes, cut them into pieces to where you've just got one nice piece for each chit, and that's what you actually plant. You can plant them in bags, you can plant them in the ground, and really all you have to do after that is just mound up the dirt over them so the potatoes have something to grow into. The tops will continue to come up. As they come up, you cover them with dirt or mound them over in the ground until finally you get to the top of your container or reach the end of your dirt, and you let the tops of the potatoes grow up. They flower, they eventually fall over like this guy has, and typically that means that they're ready to be harvested. And harvesting potatoes is one of the funnest things you can do, whether it's in the ground or in the bag. It's like Christmas early. You never know what you're going to get. And we plant 3 different types of potatoes: reds, blues, and whites, and have a lot of fun. This guy, I had a couple of chits left over. I didn't have any more bags. I had completed the rows. And so I just went ahead and threw these in a 5-gallon bucket with some of my mix just to see what would happen. That was about a month, I guess almost 2 months ago. So about 50 to 60 days ago. And he just last week decided he was going to kill over, and I'm not really sure why. So this could be really cool and awesome, or it could be kind of lame because we just have a sick plant on our hands that just decided to die. But I'm hoping, what I'm hoping is that it's because it's the smaller container that it's gone ahead and filled this up with potatoes. It's ready to be harvested, and we're going to get a great big yield out of this bucket. I don't really think that's the case because I've been watering it pretty regularly. I didn't water it today or yesterday, but have been watering it pretty regularly, and right now it's not very heavy. Okay, so anyway, with no further to do, let's find out what's going on in these. I'm going to go ahead and take these tops. I should have brought my pruners so I can just cut those back, but what we're going to do is just go ahead and dump this bad boy out. On 3, 2, 1. Ah, look at that.